Welcome to Music Over Matter. Today we are back with a Create an Album. Today's artist or producer is Boomin. For Boomin, we have to do it a little bit different than we did with the Weeknd and Kanye, and we are picking anything he has production credit on, not just from his 2 albums and collab albums and stuff like that. This is before Spider-Verse, so no songs will be from Spider-Verse. If you want to see the reaction to Spider-Verse, it will be right here. That will be up by the time this video goes out.
Yeah.
So just like last time, we have 7 tracks. We came up with a concept and a title as well for his next album. All right, what is your title, concept, and first track?
All right, so mine is Metro Boomin. She is not the one.
Okay. Wait, is Metro Boomin in the title, or is it She Is Not the One?
She's not the one.
Okay.
Metro Boomin, yeah. And my concept is someone going clubbing and finding a girl and realizing she's not the one.
Okay. Based on your concept, this is not going to be good. Mine is All Villains Wear a Grin. Obviously from A$AP Rocky on Heroes and Villains. And my concept, I'm going to be honest, I'm cheating. It's a little bit of a mixtape. Not really a story or anything. It's just a bunch of bangers that kind of follow a concept. So I'll let the viewer get that as we go.
Okay.
What is your first track?
Yeah, mine has a whole narrative to it,
okay,
which is really hard because it's totally different artists.
Yeah, we should mention that as well. With the Weeknd and Kanye, it's kind of easy because, not easy, but their entire careers have a concept. Like, they talk about the same things. Metro works with so many different artists, so many different sounds, and it's very hard to get like a cohesive piece.
Yeah, and also for like the Weeknd and Kanye, the main character was the Weeknd or Kanye. For this one, it's someone random.
Yeah,
to me, mine is like the person is listening to these songs throughout their night. Okay, my first song is Low Life by Future featuring The Weeknd.
Okay.
This is the main character. He is fiending for the drugs and the club lifestyle that comes with girls. You know, that rich lifestyle that comes with that.
All right.
He's fiending for it.
I love Low Life. My first track, I'm also cheating with the first track, and I hope you'll allow me to get away with it.
All right.
First track is Superhero.
Okay.
Off of Heroes and Villains. But to make it work, I have to have the Homelander intro.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. It cuts off after John Legend and Rocky.
Okay.
And the entire album starts with Homelander.
All right.
And it goes into Superhero. Basically, as we go here, my album is just a toxic mixtape, basically.
Okay.
So, we'll start with Superhero there.
Okay. All right. And my next song, I didn't even know Metro had production credits on here, but it's Wasted by Travis Scott. It's kind of self-explanatory at this part. He's in the club, getting wasted. This, to me, this is the drug half. Later on, you'll see that. So this is the drug half of what clubbing is. My
second track is Low Life. Because as I'm looking through the track list, I'm like, okay, who does Metro work with a lot? The Weeknd, Future. So I'm like, okay, how could you get more toxic than Low Life? Basically, the villain here is you, and you're acting like a villain.
All right, next song, my number 3 is Rotation by Future.
Yep.
This is the girl half of clubbing. So, he's talking about pretty much picking up a girl.
Yeah, and her being in rotation.
Yeah.
That was on that. I have a full list of like possibles to make the album. Rotation was definitely, it didn't make mine, but it was almost. Yeah. Because I was like, dude, this song is toxic as hell.
Yeah, some of these I don't even realize, like off of DS2, that Future has production credits on, because
Metro has production.
Metro has production because Metro didn't have his producer tag back then.
Yeah, 1, 2, it doesn't even sound like the Metro.
Yeah, that
we know now. All right, my third track is Nightcrawler. Speaking of not knowing he had production credit, it might not seem like a toxic song, but when you're listening to it, there are some crazy bars in there. Like Sway Lee has very toxic stuff on this track, and I think Nightcrawler's just acting like a villain. What's your fourth track, midway through?
So yeah, my climax is Nightcrawler by Travis Scott.
Shit.
He's still wasted. Like, you can literally just hear that in the beat. That's why I feel like this album is the listener. And this one, I feel like he's falling in love with the club girl.
My fourth track, this is probably one of the most toxic songs, Heartless by The Weeknd. Absolute banger from Metro. One of the most infectious beats on After Hours, and probably that Metro's ever produced.
Yeah.
Heartless is really good, and you really cannot get more toxic than that, to be honest. So I had to include Heartless on here. Since we're halfway through, we should mention as well, let us know in the comments who has the better album at the end. This one's a little bit different as well because we have a bunch of the same tracks. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. My fifth one is Ocean Drive by 21 Savage. To me, this is him bringing the girl back to his house. He's talking about, he's on Ocean Drive, sipping lean. Yeah. So he's drugged out. The song is very euphoric though.
I forgot how good that song was. I listened to it when I was just going through Metro's production.
Yeah.
I forgot how good that song is.
Yeah, I love that song.
See, mine is a mixtape. This is what I'm saying. Because the sounds don't match. There's no real... Because my next one really only works as an intro, but I had to put it on here. Thought it was a drought.
Okay, yeah.
Having one of the most iconic bars ever. I just fucked your bitch in some Gucci flip-flop. That shit is so fucking hard. Yeah. But like, it really only works as an intro, but I had to have it on here. Up to here, though, it's a bunch of like toxic stuff towards like club women and women in general. All right, what is your sixth track?
My sixth track is Only One by Metro, but has Travis Scott on it. This is realizing he's sobering up at this point. He's realizing that she's not the one for him. She's just another club girl trying to get at a rich lifestyle, dude.
Yeah. I don't know how you ended up finding like a narrative and a sound, kind of.
It kind of doesn't have a sound.
I think I was way too focused because as soon as I was thinking of this idea, I immediately went to heroes and villains, and then I was like, okay, how can I do that?
What's your next?
My sixth is X off of Savage Mode. Stunting on my ex bitch. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just a full 6 tracks so far of just toxicity. Finals up kind of with 6 where you realize the main character is doing it because of a woman in his past. What is your outro?
So my outro is Swinging on Westheimer by Don Toliver.
I forgot he had production on that.
I didn't even know he had production on it. I thought we had Company Part 2 on that album. Yeah, this is the main character reminiscing on the night. He's realizing that there's someone out there for him, just not a random club girl. So at least I got a happy ending on mine.
Fair enough. My final, just as like a kind of wrap up, full circle, is I Can't Save You. Off of Heroes and Villains, obviously. Just a final go. No happy ending. Just I can't save any of these women I'm with. I'm going to keep acting like a piece of shit. Let us know who won.
Yeah.
But is there any tracks like honorable mentions that you were trying to add but just couldn't get? Or
not really. I think mine was kind of good from the get-go on some of mine. Like, I think some of your tracks I thought about, like X by 21 Savage, I thought about. Yeah. I think Heartless actually would have been kind of fire as an outro, maybe, for me. Maybe. I think that would have taken a different route if I were to do that. It
depends what route you wanted to go.
That's kind of it, yeah.
Yeah, there's a few tracks that I wanted to include, but I just ended up not. My Collection by Future. I just ended up going with more all bangers instead of like slower songs.
Yeah, My Collection could have been a swap for Rotation. So just to go over it again, Metro Boomin, She's Not the One, Low Life, Wasted, Rotation, Nightcrawler, Ocean Drive, Only One, Swingin' on Westheimer.
And mine is All Villains Wear a Grin, Superhero with the Homelander intro, Low Life, Nightcrawler, Heartless. Yeah. Thought It Was a Drought, X, and I Can't Save You.
Yeah.
Thing I should mention is at the end of I Can't Save You, he says All Villains Wear a Grin.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
So it's basically full circle. Let us know in the comments who won. Let us know what artist or producer that we should make an album for next, for their next album in their discography. And we'll see you in the next video.